All right. Then I'll continue by sharing my screen. All right. As of yesterday, we were able to talk about the pullback patterns, the wage pattern. So yesterday we talked about the pullback pattern and the wage patterns, and we see we're going to talk about the double top and double bottom pattern today. All right. Let's start with the double bottom. The double bottom is when the price action within a context of a downtrend has the most recent swing slash pivot low equal or nearly equal to the previous swing slash pivot low. Or what this is saying is that the double bottom is when a previous low is nearly equal to the next low. That's where the double bottom starts to what form. So it means when the market is coming down, create a low, then go up again a little, come down again, create a low that is equal or nearly equal to the what last low. But Van says the double bottom pattern can be formed when the sentiment that was formerly producing the downtrend is nearly possibly shifting and selling pressure is not strong enough to produce a lower swing high to keep the downtrend intact. So what they're trying to say is a double bottom form when there is no much what sell pressure in order to break the previous high, that is the previous low, which is probably what a support. But because of it, there is no more sell pressure, it was not able to what break the previous low, but that it reversed at nearly equal or nearly equal. That's where a double bottom is what's created. In general, then you can say that a double bottom is what a buy pattern. You use it to make your what your buy entries. Double bottom can be a stronger upward reversal pattern after further confirmation when the next swing low that is produced is even higher. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So double bottom is a strong buy pattern. All right, which means you use your double bottom to identify when there could be a strong buy pattern. Check to begin trying to find the new buying opportunities. You see that? So which means what they mean by is that a technical analyst will definitely use the double bottom to begin what buying assets or to start creating what buying opportunities, and as well as not selling their assets until a new short setup, like the new set setup is what is formed. So which means when you see a double bottom on an asset you are holding, there's no need of selling it at that bottom because the market is what's going to what buy. So instead of you selling, you rather what hold your market until a new sell setup is what formed. So in the meantime, you can be holding your trade. This is what we are talking about spot trade, when you buy the whole asset and you only buy for you to make profit. You can't sell to make profit. But on future, you sell to make profit. So that's why they say the technical analysts will use double bottom to begin trying to find a new buying opportunities, both spot and future. Why on spot, you can use that as an opportunity to continue what holding your assets. So now, for a real double bottom to be confirmed, a neckline must be what? Broken. Now you might be asking, what is a neckline? This is how a double bottom should be like. This particular place is what? The neckline. It needs to be broken to confirm what? That the buying opportunity is now getting what? Stronger and solid. So you after the broken, you buy on the what? They will test here. Though most people can decide to buy from here, this double touch, when there is what? A real serious confirmation of reversal, like a candlestick confirmation. They can decide to make their entry here. But if you're making your entry from this point, you should be taking your profit from the what? The neckline here. All right? Until you get broken, you can what? Continue. All right, let's look at the real life example. This is a real life example of a double bottom where after a long movement, it goes up again like a normal up and down movement on a downtrend. Then when it's supposed to create a more low that is greater than the last low, it tends to what bounce up at this point, creating what a double top. So buyers can decide to start making their entry from here, you understand, and sell here. Or some traders can wait for you to what break this neckline. But this neckline is a kind of what a resistance to truth. So I know when the resistance is broken, the new support is what formed. So when it break, they now expect it to what retest and reject what this broken what resistance, which will still probably serve as what a support, and that's when you can what buy. So these are the two ways you can what make your what entry. And when you talk about your take profit, your take profit can be at any closest resistance, like this is a resistance, this is a resistance, this is a resistance. So you can draw a line from here to here and say your TP1 banner TP, depending if you're a scalper, you can draw like this, and use it to make your TPs. Any question? Any question? All right, let's look on a real life chart example of a double top. Oh, sorry about what you are seeing on the chart. This is actually a forest where I made an analysis here. And if you look at this, you can see that this is a pattern that the triangle broke out from this point. This was a retest. This was a retest, and it continued going down. And you can see where I set my TP. I don't even know when it even reached this TP set. You can see as it reached that TP, kind of reached that TP, it's all what going up. So this is all about trading, but let's get to what we have. Let's look for a double bottom. I can use forest for to look for a double bottom, right? Let me see if I can, or let me just use scripting. Or I use GMT, USDT. I need to see a clear one. All right, look at this. This here now is okay. This This could be a double bottom. Let's look for a double bottom. All right, this here is an example of a double bottom. All right. If you look clearly, you can see the breakout and the retest, but you see more clearly when you move to a lower time frame. Now you can see this first low and second low, which are nearly equal. And when you draw your neckline, you see that your neckline was broken. You see the retest and the candle closure, which shows as a rejection. If you move to lower time frame, you see more noise on the formation, and you continue moving. Let's see if we can see a more beautiful one. Like, there are ones that can look more very beautiful and clear. Let's see if you can find. This was also flag pattern that I traded. Okay, I think I've talked about that one before. Let's see if I can see a double bottom. All right. Okay, this one is triple bottom. Let's look for another chart. Avers USDT. All right, this here is also example of a double bottom. You can see the first low bounce up, the second low, the neckline broken, and the movement. You can see the closest resistance, and that was where the market was reached as a TP. Simple as that. All right. Any question on double top? Any question on double top? All right. What else do we have here? Okay, let's talk about the double top chart pattern.
Good day, my leader.
Good day. Do you have a question?
Yes, but my question is not on the chart. It's on trading view. Yes.
Okay. What's the question?
Okay. I saw you when you were searching for that coin, when you wanted to show us a double bottom, ne? You search the coin, the whole word, the AVAX. Yeah, but on my trading view, it just only requires me to type only one word, the first letter. Yeah, but not as I saw you when you're typing AVAX, the whole word.
But yeah, the thing is this: even if it's type one word, it will still bring a similar coins or similar coins with similar starting name.
Yes.
But why I always search my full name, why I always search the full page? I want the exact page to come out, and I want it to appear on Binance. Normally, alternatively, whenever I search it completely, it brings Binance at the top. You understand? For example, let me search BNB. You see, Binance will be at the top.
All right. I understand
So
now.
that's why I always search it completely. Like you can see what is at the top now. BB is on the top.
Yes.
So in
Yes.
order to, I always want to use Binance. So I always search completely. I will bring the top one, which is Binance.
All right. I
Exactly.
understand. Exactly. Thank you, sir.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about a double top pattern.
One thing they come outside for night or midnight. Why they do that's one one. Yes. I'm quiet. Oh,
And then the people, double top pattern is a chart pattern with the call it a downtrend. If an uptrend has the most recent swing highs equal or nearly equal to the previous high. So it's just as simple as that. It's just like an inverse of a double bottom. A double bottom means that there are two highs that are nearly equal or equal,
Follow Bravo say. Yeah, follow Bravo say.
which you use to identify what a set pattern. So a bearish what time. These are a double top.
There's money in your hand. Yeah?
And this is the so this is the first high. The second high,
I know.
and when it's nearly equal,
Oh, I know.
the type of trade that you are.
That's
Meet your mates, please.
Friday tomorrow morning. I'm going to run my unit now. Then that's out. I don't know what it is. Except for this one.
Can
I will put it on one
yeah.
hand.
All right. So this is how a double top looked like. It has a two recent highs that are nearly equal or equal to each other, and you expect it to what break this neckline here, and you sell on the what the test. So though most traders might start selling from here, depending on the confirmation they will receive. Most people can depend on their candlestick to identify confirmation, and you can start shooting from here. But to call this a double bottom, a double top, the neckline needs to be what broken, because this neckline is kind of what a support and can throw this market back when it's touch it what here. So that's why we will kind of wait for you to what break that neckline to confirm what a continuation of what sell. This is the neckline, so it must break, and the test what rejected it to show that yes, it's ready to what sell, and that's when you start what selling. That's just what the double top is all about. Is that's an inverse of the what the double bottom. Let's see what we have here. Okay, can see that? Can see that the market was going up, then normally up and down. Then after this one, it goes up again. That is supposed to cross that one. It end up what rejecting it, getting what a double top. And for it to come down to confirm that yes, it's going to be selling, it needs to break what the last what low, that which is kind of what a support. And once it's broken, a retest is expected and a continuation of what downtrend. You can see a real life example here. The market has been in an uptrend, up and down, up and down. Then at this time, it goes down, tries to create more higher high. It couldn't what break. It rejected it, and at the end, it broke, it retest, and it continued what selling. Let's see if we can find some real life example on our chart. Mm, I could call this a triple top. Let me look for a double top pattern. All right, this is also an example of what? A double top. You can see clearly this high and this high, which is what? Nearly what? Equal. And here is the what? The neckline. And once it got broken, what do you see? Continue falling. So most times the retest might not really happen, but once it's broken, get your entry as nearly possible, or if you can wait, you wait for a retest. So most times the pressure of the market might not allow it to retest, and you just continue falling because it has broken that obstacle that has been holding it all this while. Let's see if we can find another one. All right, I think I see another one here. Clearly, I need a clearer one for illustration. This is also another one here. You can see the previous high, you can see the second high, which is nearly equal. You can see the neckline. And after it broke, what do you do? Continue falling. Let me see if I can still find the one that I tested. All right, I think that's all we can show for now. Any question? Any question? Any question? All right, there's no question. Let's see what else we have on our list. Okay, let's talk about the triple top. Now, these things are just similar to each other. The only difference is that the highs or the lows that the previous to each other are three instead of twice. Do you understand? For example, a triple bottom, okay, yeah, a triple bottom is just like this. All right. Which means the lows that was nearly equal to each other are three in number. That's why they call it triple top, triple bottom, instead of what? Double what? Bottom. So there is no differentiation on them. Just that what? How many lows that was nearly equal or equal to what? Each other. So you wait for a breakout and what? A retest. Now to buy at the second nearly or equal low, and it's advisable to sell at this what? neckline, and that's why I said a double bottom can only be confirmed when the neckline is what broken, because it can end up what rejecting that market, because that neckline is still serving as a resistance. That's what's actually used to form what a double what a triple what bottom, because at the first it was trying to form a double bottom, but it couldn't last no, and still reject again. That's when it's what created what a triple what bottom. But so on a certain on some scenario, it might break the previous low and it's no more what a double what bottom. So that's why it's always good to wait for what the breakout. Breakout means that the market is ready to what grow, meaning that the obstacle that have been trying to throw it back has been what destroyed, kinda. All right. Let's read that. Our theory. Full bottom is a typically longer term pattern where price action within the context of a downtrend has the most recent swing slash pivot low being equal or nearly equal in price to the previous two swing slash or previous low. So what they're saying is when there was a two nearly equal lows and another low that was nearly equal to the two previous what low is created. That's when what a terrible bottom is what created. So this you can simply say that double top and double bottom, triple top and triple bottom are what reversal what pattern. They are trend reversal what pattern. So if you look at from what I've seen, you can see what they draw here. A structural example where they draw like this. The market has been an uptrend. Okay, this is a double top, triple top. Sorry. The market has been in a downtrend. When the first low, go back and create the second low, which is nearly equal. Go back and create the third low, which is nearly equal to the two previous what low. Then break the neckline, retest, and what continuation. That's how a triple bottom works. So it's kind of work like same way a double bottom also what works. But the difference is just that there is always what three what nearly equal lows or equal lows. Now you can see a real life example here. Where this is the first touch, the second touch, and the what third touch. Two, three nearly equal what lows. The neckline got broken and what a continuation of the what new trend. So at first the market was in a downtrend, but the table bottom create what a reversal what pattern. Is not what a continuation pattern, rather what a reversal what pattern. Let's see if we can find an example on our chart. Playing hard to find. I think I found one. This neckline broke and what continue growing. I'm looking for a more clearer one. If we don't find, we can move on. GMT. All right, I think I see a clear example of a triple bottom. We can see right here, you can see what? You can see the first low, second low, and third low, which are what? Nearly what? Equal. You can see the neckline is broke, kind of make a retest or not a full retest, and it what? Continue. Bottom. Any question? Any question? Any question? All right. That's
Is it common to
49,
see?
but not the least is. Hello?
Hello.
Is it?
I just wondering, is this a common phenomena? Does it happen all the time? Does it happen all the time, or is just once in a while?
The thing is, anything can cause the, like at the beginning, I said the most regular patterns are the triangle pattern and the blue flag patterns. You understand? And the flag patterns, the triangle patterns, the wedge pattern, the symmetrical pattern, triangle, the symmetrical triangle, the wedge pattern, the ascending and ascending triangle, and the flag pattern. These are the most frequently, and also double top and double bottom are mostly formed. But this triple top and double bottom are more of a kind of, they can hardly form. Something can make the form. Let's say a rejection when a double top was forming, but it rejected of breaking the neckline. But it's still what a step pattern when you create that what triple what top. Exactly.
Okay.
Cleared.
All right. Thank you.
All right. But not the least is the triple top, which is a kind of what a double top, but has a what 3 what highs in this form of a structure, which are nearly equal or equal to each other. You see the first high, second high, third high, which are what nearly equal or equal to what each other. A breakout of the neckline, which is serving as what a previous support, and what is broken, a new resistance is what formed, which we confirm afterwards the test, and we start what selling. So if you understand the double bottom and the double top, that you won't have to struggle understanding a triple top and what triple bottom. He said the triple bottom, a triple top is a typically longer term pattern where price action within the context of an uptrend has the most consistent swing / pivot highs being equal or nearly equal in price to the previous 2 swing / what pivot highs that are also equal or nearly equal in what in price. So what I'm trying to say is when the third high is now equal to the previous two words high, which are also equal to each one other. They say much like a double top pattern, like I said, technical analysts will use double top to begin by trying to find new selling opportunities as well as to avoid buying the asset until a new buy setup is formed. So when you see a triple top forming, it means that you should start looking for what a selling opportunity, and as well as what avoid buying any of those assets until a new buying opportunity is formed. You can see a structural example of what they are trying to see on a triple top, which I've also watched draw for now. In an uptrend, first high, second high, third high, neckline broke, retest and what? Continue. Very simple as that. You can also see the chart example. Remember, those things are not always exactly as it's being drawn. But when you look at the chart pattern, that's what you're seeing there. Like if you look at this, you can see that it's like see that trying to explain is what you find on this chart. Let's see if we can find an example on our chart. This was kind of a perfect example of a triple top, triple bottom. But let's look for a triple what? Top. All right, this is also an example of what? A triple top. You can see the first top, second top, and the third what? Top. The neckline, break of the neckline, retest and what? Continuation downward movement. Very simple as that. So when you see this triple top formed and you saw the neckline has broken, preferably wait for what? A retest. But most times the retest will not come, which will make you miss most of your trade. But preferably wait for what? The retest. And after the retest, what do you expect? A down movement. And at the same time, a new structure can be forming. Like if you see after this, a new structure was what? Formed, which was what? A bull flag. A very long bull flag. And after that, what do you see next? You can see as I was even able to be seeing structures after structures. After this one was formed, what did I see? I saw a bear flag forming. I was able to identify it, measure it, and trade. And before you know it, up and down movements. Look out for the chart pattern or just wait for the pattern to form. And you trade. If you look at this one, you can see this one is like a pullback pattern. Where I said once that trend line is broken, you don't need to buy what again. So me, I took the advantage of what trying to sell it after that pullback trend line was what broken. I set my SL, I trade for a little, just a scalp trade, and like left the market. You can see as the movement succeeded. So any question on a double top? Any question on a double top?
And no, I don't have any from my end.
All right. Okay, this is where we're going to draw the line for the class today. See you guys tomorrow. All right. Thank you.
Thank you and have a good night.
All right.